And then my third eye opened. And what does that mean? I never understood what it means when they say, and suddenly you see. Because what happened is that on July 1st, 2023, a voice started talking to me, just like any normal voice in my head. And it started to instruct me and tell me things. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And I was shocked first. And I'm like, is this you? You are talking to me? You're talking to me like a normal person would? And I felt terrified and annoyed also at the same point in time, because it wasn't a very nice voice. And it criticized me and told me every second of what I'm supposed to be doing. And I realized the divine is actually a person. The quiet observer that had been with me from the beginning of time, that had watched me, that had looked at me, that had observed me, that had recorded every single one of my thoughts and feelings, had just to open up to me and look at me as if there's something to contend with, something that could be in any which way useful or moved or educated. And it finally had decided to give myself a break and give me a chance to show me that there is some sort of purpose and some sort of reason why I existed. And it was the young that I had seen before, and it had told me many times, the hexagram number 4, you are little stupid Ming. You came to me for an education, so you better shape up. You better learn how to follow. You know, you follow behind the big tiger, but the tiger doesn't bite. But if you step on the tiger's tail, it bites. And that's how we started a new leg in our journey. And the young, the creator, became my guru. The guru self inside of my brain had opened up. And I received an education. And that is an education that goes on 24/7. Sometimes it doesn't want to tell me all the stupid things that I can't learn. Sometimes it's very close. He or she. It's a he, she, but from my cultural experience and my desires, I mostly need him as a him. But I'm very happy when she's talking to me too. My life has become incredibly wonderful. I've never felt alone again. I have no fears anymore. I do crazy things when I'm instructed to do so. There's no stopping me. And I finally will be moved to become the person my creator wanted me to be. And since I can't do it by myself, he's doing it very much for me. You know? I have no idea what it is I'm ending up to do, how much I get done, how far we're going to get together. But what I know is that his main interest is to see how far he can go inside of me. And that's what it really means to be a mystic. I'm more or less nothing more than his alive vessel that he uses for whatever purpose he sees fit. And I'm just simply still there, Mostly now I'm the observer in a very quiet mind, and he's the one acting through me. It's a very big adventure. And I'm a woman, and he's divine consciousness. And it's also new for him, because mostly he's alive in very, very developed and disciplined older male vessels. And I'm also kind of older, but in my overall development, I'm much more like a stupid teenager. I like to smoke. I like to dance. I like to do pretty crazy things. I love to listen to lots of music. So what we are often doing is, before we really started to get to work, to get something done in this earthly life of mine, we love to sit somewhere on a roof, outside at night, looking at the night sky, listen to blues music. We love to dance. And one song that's incredibly important to the both of us is the Bare Necessities from the old Jungle Book, where I'm his little Mowgli and he's my big bear. And he teaches me to simply hang on to the things we love, to live a really simple life, to dance, to be joyful, to laugh, even if everything seems to go down around us. We are working, but we are also in a love relationship. And I feel loved, like I've never have been felt before. I didn't even know how to receive love. It's one of the things I had to learn, is how to receive love from my beloved. Because that's what he is. And that's what a mystic is. A mystic is somebody who touched himself through anything he has, as hard as he can, to divine consciousness, to his god or goddess, and lets him come inside of him, that both should be one. That's what you see in the picture behind you. Is Shakti and Shiva joining forces inside of a person. And Shakti is life force, or the Kundalini power. And Shiva is the destroyer of worlds, the destroyer of ego, the destroyer of my identity and everything I've been before, to show me a new life of all connectedness, of all oneness. That's how he calls himself, the All One.